Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pronogo. This is Pronogo Plays, and today we are playing Annihilation's 20th mission, Sentient Reality. This is a custom campaign for StarCraft 2 created by Dudki. With Kazul's infested now keeping the RSSI at bay, Crayon and the Daggerfang have made their way to the broken-down research station they've wanted to explore. Previously serving as the research facility for the RSSI's parasitic organisms, Crayon believes he may finally learn more about the parasites that have been corrupting his brood for so long, and find a way to stop them. After months of experiments, this facility has now become unneeded and left abandoned by the RSSI. It is now controlled and partially infested by the corrupted Daggerfang. With the RSSI's inability to return and support the station from assault, Crayon and Nikaria now use this their given chance to look for clues that may help them in recovering the large number of Daggerfang that now occupy the station. The Zerg will quickly become agile and swarm the map, move out and establish control before it's too late. Well, sounds like it won't be a problem since we are on normal. But, you know, maybe I need to go on Super Baby difficulty instead of just Mega Baby difficulty. Because it goes baby, mega baby, super baby. I think that's sort of what it's like. Well, since we're fighting Zerg, we might as well go for the Splitterlings. I don't think I'm going to be making those units at all. Jesus Christ, how many options do I need? Alright, does anybody actually use Noxus? Noxious? I'm going to use them. And then never build them. Planet Netmax, Station Para 780, Occupation Zerg, 9:24 p.m. See, it's very important information because it's not like it was established that we were on Planet Netmac beforehand. Game audio is probably incredibly low. At least that's what it seems like to me. So I will have to raise that at some point. In fact, what the fuck? Do I have this muted? No. No? Oh, there we go. We are here at long last. I sense a formidable number of Daggerfang patrolling the station's many locations. We had best take caution. Let us focus on acquiring the information we need. Only then may we know how to properly address the state of our lost children. It's a little creepy for an old man with white hair calling Zerg his children. While the number of Daggerfang currently present at the station may be rather large, this is only approximately 5% of the total Daggerfang that occupy the surrounding locations. Only 5%! And I believe their current numbers to be at least somewhat manageable. Let us do our best to avoid unnecessary contact with the lost. We do not wish to gain their full attention before we are ready. Most of their numbers are remarkably far from your current position. It will take them a long time to fully reinforce. If you are quick enough, you should make it to the station without many corrupted Daggerfang on your trail. Quickness was an essential part of our plan from the very hour it began. That much will not change. That's where you're wrong. You still have 30 more lines to deliver before I can control anything. We will be forced to eradicate any corruptor we meet during our search. Remember, we have to explore the station, with or without the disturbance from the corrupted Daggerfang. Of course. This is why I requested you accompany me down here, my queen. I believe the two of us will be able to uncover what secrets the station may hold, and you can aid me effectively in any possible enemy encounter. What a way to say that. It's like the most convoluted way to structure that sentence. As I understand, these are the missions that have been...
What's happening?
Okay. This is... Hold on. I need to turn the game back down. I hate that. That voice is so obnoxious. Okay. What's up? Your heroes have become even more powerful, and they have plus 450 health and 2 armor. That's a lot of health and armor. Alright, well, what can Nikaria do anyways? Regeneration aura. Cool. Slime puddle. Spews out a slime puddle. Slows movements and 15 damage per second. Okay. If they stay in it the whole time, that's 150 damage. And then this is contaminations. It just disables the target unit. Seems pretty useful, I suppose. Okay. You're not allowed to speak ever again.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
I don't know why anybody uses that queen voice. It is so
Sense,
just grating.
I am with you.
I'm pretty sure, like I was saying at the beginning before I started getting triggered by the queen voice, I'm fairly certain
Joy.
that
Yes,
the
the final battle.
what is it? The majority of these missions now are very recently made because the campaign isn't actually finished yet. They found us. Prepare for combat. Oh no, he's using his. I don't know what he's using. I'm trying to use abilities. Forgot it was QWER again. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure these missions are the. See, wait, why does the splitterling strain work, but not the? Hey, I'm using X. You want to use the ability? That'd be fantastic. How come the splitterling strain works, but not the?
It makes sense.
Not the hunter string? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I believe there's one more mission that's been released, and then there's still 3 more to go. I could be wrong about that, but. Okay. Let's go ahead and use your heal. I mean, we could just kite them back. Large number of enemy units, but it's not really much to worry about, I don't think. I like how she just cooms them, and then they're just like, well, this is my existence now. Pretty funny. I think you can do, like, really complicated actor events to make it so that the units, like, pause their animations or something while under the effect of that ability, but it's probably a lot of work for fairly little gain. I'm getting a strange feeling upon entering this part of the station.
It will be interesting.
What?
Move quickly.
Again, a pretty nice line. Uh-oh. Oh, we've been blasted off! What are we on, mushrooms or something? Regular psi emitters are a thing of the past. Too simple and too easy to stop. It's been done one too many times. We need something more reliable. Where destroying the device itself will not completely thwart our plans. I need something that will give us more control, not only of the devices, but of the specimens as well. You're saying you have proposed an idea to fulfill my request, Dr. Crayon? I have to read a lot of dialogue this mission. Indeed, sir, it's a new device, a new type of psi emitter. Like the standard psi emitters, these ones emit a powerful energy pulse every second. However, the result of this emission will be quite different than what you know. This brings me to this. This brings me to that. Dog brings me to dog. Oh, what the fuck? We've developed a parasite, a type of mindworm that digs deep into the host's central nervous system, or any compact machinery, connecting itself to it and controlling it against their will. Why is it huge? Is it like a hologram? No, of course, this specimen is too big to unknowingly enter any host. I call this the queen parasite. We've developed a total of 3 of these specimens. With the help of various tests and operations, I've enhanced its fertility process, allowing it to birth microscopic parasitic organisms at a rapid rate. Once birthed, they nest and feed within this pool. The pool is made of an acidic substance infused with chemicals that accelerate the parasite's growth and grants them additional strength. I've taken a sample from the liquid within the pool and stored it in our computer's databases. This brings me to the next step. You mean this brings me to this? Come on, man. Get your line right. Over here you can see a detailed overview of the compact core of our psi emitter devices that our engineers are planning to construct sector-wide. I've transferred the data to the devices. The temperature of the psi emitter's cores will heat up the liquid, expelling it as toxic gas. And in order to avoid overflowing the pools, these newborn parasites are selected at random and extracted from the pools with a set of complex underground tunnels, directly connected to the database for the psi emitters. What? Excuse me? Upon reaching this destination, they are transported to one of the psi emitters using what we've learned from Protoss warp technology. The parasites are also then expelled along with the liquid from the pool. Who cares? This process should repeat every time the psi emitter releases its energy, approximately once a second. It's a rather intricate system, really. I guess we'll test it once the psi emitters have been successfully planted, but this should work as expected. To keep the parasite protected, we'll have to burrow it deep into the pools. This should allow it to rest safely and birth the parasites. Up to thousands can be birthed every day. Okay. Isn't there a way to make it glide down smoother? I must say, this is quite impressive. The work you've done here is all well and good, but one thing I'm not understanding is what exactly happens when the parasite takes control. I know they assemble full command of the host systems, but then what? Then, nothing. At least not right now. My scientists and I are still working to find a way to control the parasites using a complex ordering system. Basically, a set of commands meant to give them coordinates that can aid us in controlling them. But it's something that's still in the experimental stage. At the moment, all that happens is that the host loses control and acts unnaturally, and will attack anything in its near vicinity, even us. This is what our test results have proven. Wait, why are we still in this cutscene at this point? Okay, sounds like you at least got a plan moving forward. That's good. I'm glad I found you, Crayon. Your intellectual skills have already boosted the RSSI's development process. I commend you for your hard work. Don't thank me yet, sir. The system is not optimized after all, but I'm doing what I can. Oh, and another thing. With each pulse of energy, we have recorded a set of sounds that, based on our tests, should attract Zerg to its location. The sounds travel at different frequencies, making us Terrans unable to hear it, so it should be to no annoyance. As to the parasites themselves, they have been adjusted to avoid control of Terrans. This will prevent us from losing men in the process. Excellent. What about the Protoss? We're still looking into ways we can attract them. Once we figure out how to take control of their complex psionic structure, we may find a solution to this as well. This has got to stop. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Crayon?
Crayon! I'm a voice actor. Crayon! Yeah. Spawn more overlords.
Huh? What in the world? Crayon, you've been unresponsive for several seconds. What happened to you? Several seconds? Not several seconds. I was only gone for a few seconds. It felt so long. So much new information. What are you talking about? Tell me what occurred. Oh, please don't please don't. Just... I saw me, I am me, and Malric, but I don't understand. It was like a vivid memory. As soon as I came close to this pool, I saw a vision of Malric and I. Please, spare me. A vision? Did you learn anything from this? It was a vision of me explaining how the parasitic organisms and the psi emitter devices are intertwined in an intricate underground system. Apparently, an ancient parasite that I partially developed lies dormant beneath this pool, rapidly birthing parasites and distributing them into the psi emitter devices. I was told that there are 2 more on this station. We have to find them. I need to understand what just occurred here. Of course. Don't tell me I have more flashbacks. It has been 14 minutes of recording. At least at 30 seconds was the loading screen. But everything else has been that cutscene, basically. Holy shit! Yeah, we're only 4 minutes into the game! Oh, no.
As expected.
Not as expected. Well, actually, yeah, it is as expected. And now, suddenly, just random destructible rocks have disappeared. Fucking Browder. Hi. Hey, what are you guys doing? Okay, listen. Please. Fuck him up. Oh, never mind.
Victory is
No.
mine.
No. Bad.
If nothing else, it would be interesting.
I mean, I just am so flabbergasted. I don't understand who could have possibly thought that that was an intelligent idea for storytelling. Like, it doesn't really make sense, you know? You want to inform the player in a more natural way than dumping exposition through 10-minute cutscenes. 10 minutes! 10 minutes. Okay. Blow this guy? Blow him again? Okay. I mean, our heroes are pretty good at the very least. I'm trying to focus back on the... Stop. Don't say that. I sense borrowed creatures. Let me reveal their position. No? What, is she a detector? I didn't even notice. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on the gameplay. It's just very difficult. No. Don't say come. What are you, Legacy of the Void?
The final battle is near.
Hi. Oh, that's actually...
Understood.
I don't know, it's like a psionic storm, I guess, so it's pretty useful. I'm trying to use her energy more than... Oh, no. Crayon, we have an important operation coming up. I need some beer. Or some booze. We've located a planet by the name of Khazad-dûr. It's a small world that serves as the primary hive for a minor brood of Zerg. Oh, no. Is that so? Yeah, we're sending a strike team down there to establish control and set up an outpost. I want you to and a team of our best scientists to accompany us down there to observe results. Our operation will serve as the first on-the-field test of the psi emitters and the parasites you've developed. No. Are you certain that this is a good idea? Isn't it too early? Remember, we still can't properly control the specimens. We'll establish a fortified base. Don't worry. We'll ensure your protection. I guarantee it. Why are there random Tauren Marine in those stasis tanks? Oh, thank fuck. It wasn't a really long one. And that was it. The last of my memory. We both know what happened afterwards. A small brood of Zerg. Appears their readings were inaccurate. The Daggerfang must have been buried deep beneath our world's tunnels, a place where we would often reside. And by being attracted by the psi emitter devices, they must have unborrowed, overwhelming the Terran forces before they were ready for a counterattack. Imagine their surprise when they realized that visiting Khazad-dûr as a first step was a fatal mistake. Listen, we're still getting flashbacks like 30 missions after that, so... And yet that exact invasion was what would cause our brood's disarray in the end. Holy shit. Bruises? Boozes? I need some of that. Why? Why am I experiencing all this? Literally me. I thought every moment of my past life was deleted, yet I am still seeing all this. Your mind was never truly wiped, Crayon. It was just altered. The Daggerfang made you believe you were something else. We changed you so much that you forgot almost everything about what you once were. Your mind became Zerg. Here? Seems this station has awakened what little is left of your old self. I never told you the truth because I did not believe it was possible for you to reveal part of your Terran memory. I am both surprised and fascinated. Your level of control is remarkable. Go fuck yourself. What a clunky way to describe anything. Stop it. So I can still relive my past experiences. But why now? Why this in particular? That I cannot answer for certain. This is where it all began. This was the location where you created the first version of the parasitic organisms. Did Nikaria know about that? Like, do they know his memories or do they just wipe them? Or alter whatever. You spent countless hours here. It was from what transpired at this station that resulted in the Daggerfang's corruption. It is so difficult to believe that all this was my fault. The pain of knowing this is almost unbearable. Show, don't tell. Please, show, don't tell. This was not your doing, Crayon. Stay strong. Yeah. Fuck the patriarchy. We got this, Crayon. Remember, you may have knowledge of a grim past, but with little recollection of a new purpose, you can lay it to rest. Over the course of our journey, you have proved something to me. Oh, God, what was... I'm glad I got these chips out. You have grown strong. Your essence flows greater than any Zerg in this brood. You are ready to lead us. No. There must be more information here. We need to know more in order to stop this. I like how he just completely ignores that insanity spewing from his leader. I need to know what happened after I became part of the Daggerfang. Tell him, Cran. Oh, no, wait, this cutscene's not over? Do I have to get that chips out again? Old reports, left behind from the scientists who worked here after my transformation. There must be something here. I can't handle this. No. No! Oh my god. Sir, I think we found a solution to our lack of control over the parasitic hosts. To our lack of cutscenes. Just make more. Fill me in.
The psi-emitters are working as intended. We conducted a test on the station a few hours ago and found that the behavior of the Zerg specimens was altered almost right when they began inhaling the gas. It's really quite remarkable. The parasites are becoming extremely effective at breaching into the central nerve system of their target. There should be no way to prevent it once the parasite establishes contact with the host. Now the scientists and I have developed a new type of device. It's a simple mechanism, so mass production of it should be easy. We have created a nanomachine and implanted the DNA of the parasite into its primary hardware. This will make it seek out a parasite to attach to once deployed. In addition to this, we have improved the psi-emitters database selection system. Now it will not only extract parasites that have successfully gotten a nanomachine attached to them.
Why do we need a nanomachine attached to our organic parasite? So this
nanomachine alters their command structure, making them submit to our authority? That's true. Now we should effectively be able to remain safe while testing the effects of the parasite on the respected hosts.
They're respected hosts. You gotta remember to respect them.
How are we expected to maintain control of this many specimens? Once the parasites are spread, we'd have to merge thousands of nanomachines all at once. That will be no problem, sir. Remember what we told you months ago? We already have a solution for this. The solution consists of two parts. First, the nanomachines are implanted with data from a shared computer. This means that the parasites' minds are working on a cohesive fashion. Their minds, their thoughts, are intertwined.
Don't say that.
And that means that each nanomachine, while connected to two individual parasites, will share the same commands and will be able to communicate with each other. Our engineers have recently finished construction of a complex nano command center. Within it, we've created a set of directions linked to the nanomachines. Using the structure, we can not only track the position of each individual nanomachine, but also alter the commands of a desired number of them. We are currently in the process of adding a link to the structure's command file to all of our internal databases, so it can be accessed from any console.
That escape button looks so good right now.
That's excellent. I'll take a closer look at the system once we're done here. Anything else? The second part of the solution consists of allowing the parasites to converge and reinforce each other. As the nanomachines share a computer, each of them works like a kind of radar, or map, so to speak. If a host is under attack, the nanomachines can issue a call that will direct the other nanomachines within a large radius to its location in order to help it.
Okay, seriously.
This means if not given any specific commands, the nanomachines will simply take over temporarily and go seek out other specimens to assist. Using this method, we can easily issue a defensive order without having to lift a finger ourselves. I see. Very impressive. I'm pleased you like it. We've spent months coming up with this system, and even longer to fine-tune it. We're only glad it ultimately worked out.
Why are we...
This is phenomenal. Now we can efficaciously command our hosts in order with enough time. We can earn ourselves a fortune and become the dominant government. We'll finally be in charge. Again, thank you. You have lifted my confidence in this project. I will eagerly wait to see it come to fruition. I'm just relieved our work can continue at maximum efficiency even though we lost Grayan.
Holy shit! I see. Most interesting. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie to me. But where is this Nano Command Center? We have not yet encountered it here on the station. Huh. Huh. Maybe you have to keep looking. Huh. The Terrans must have constructed it in another area. Very clever. How is it very clever? According to what I have witnessed here, the parasites can only truly be stopped if we eliminate their Nano Command Center. Succeeding here will only prevent their continued birthing. That will do for now, I suppose. At least until we acquire the location of the structure. You hear these cops? They are coming for you, Dudki. This is a crime.
Let us continue, Nakaria. One more area is left to be visited.
Are you fucking kidding me? I have to do another one? That was way longer than the first! Holy shit. We're 27 minutes in. And I've only played for 5 minutes! Ah!
Victory.
No! It's not victory! It's horrible! It's a sad fate!
Yes, I see.
Where the fuck? I thought I already went over here.
Keep going.
Jesus Christ.
Excellent.
Where's my existence? Where? Why are there all these rocks? Dustin Browder has spread, even to fan campaigns. No, it's completely unreasonable. Do you even listen to yourself, Graham? Do you even design parasites? Can you give me a detailed overview of what those parasites look like and
If nothing else.
what created them and how they work and investigate queen parasite pools? Wow, that's so cool. Amazing. Fuck them up. Hi.
Keep going.
We shall lay claim to this area.
No. Bad. Alright, well apparently we were supposed to go this direction, I guess. I don't know. Or just not at all.
Yes, I see.
Who fucking knows? Oh shit, I'm out of energy, guys. Get fucked.
The final battle is near.
I am so fucking flabbergasted. I have no idea what to say.
Assault the city. Our victory is assured.
Oh man. You got me.
Keep going. Understood. The end is at hand.
Well, see you guys in 30 years. Wait, we didn't even find a computer. We're just now reading the computer's mind or something. I don't know. Oh, glad to see you, sir. Heal.
Tell me, have you and your scientists checked up on the Protoss hostages I requested? A small group of Terrans have been called to the planet Calthus 4, and we've gotten reports that they're disturbing some unfinished operations out in our laboratory there. You know what I'm saying? And the Protoss are starting to retaliate. We will have to find a way of controlling them soon. I know. I've already finished the test and have a result for you. Turns out the nanomachines were enough. Given their additional abilities and smoother control, we are able to successfully breach the complicated structure of the Protoss mines. As to spreading the parasites, it seems that using the psi emitters and their associated sound waves is only useful against the Zerg. We have not been able to create a sound that affects the Protoss in any way. But we have another plan. It will turn out as a lengthy process, but the outcome may be worth it. Listen, the only lengthy process here is reading this dialogue. What you got for me? A mass production operation, sir. A mass production operation. I'm just going to read your lines back to you with a question mark at the end. Simply said, we will use what little Protoss specimens we have to manually build our army. Luckily, among the Protoss you captured, we got ourselves plenty of workers as well, so getting a functional base should be relatively easy. We've already initiated several production operations, specifically within the Cyrax complex, and the areas occupying the Nano Command Center here on Netback. With slight modifications to their infrastructure, we've ensured that every future unit we create will be immediately affected by the parasites right as they enter the battlefield. So that aspect is also taken care of. Well, that's something at least. It's a shame we can't do this any easier. Protoss are complicated beings, sir. They required far more research to even control, and then spreading the infection. Well, that was an even bigger feat. You know what they say about big feat? This is the only option right now, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. Albeit, look at it this way. We may have a limited number of Protoss troops, but the additional firepower that we will ultimately acquire will be worth it. I promise you that. Plus, the continued development of our new and unique Protoss and Zerg specimens should help us too. You shouldn't worry. I strongly believe that too. I know what the Protoss are capable of. That's why they will be a highly important asset to our mission. Also, check up on Crayon whenever you find the time. We may be able to learn something from his new transformation. Oh, they are in a computer, by the way. Retcon, by the way. Appears that is all the information we can get about the parasites. Shortly after, they must have left this station, leaving it to the corrupted Daggerfang. My queen, we have to make do with the information we have. How can we stop the parasites and save our corrupted children?
Wait here. I detect something.
My queen, what is your plan? To walk away from you in the middle of you talking, obviously. There. Bring this drone with us. We may have use for it. Kavefi. What? Why?
Based on what information we have acquired about the functionality of the parasites, I may offer the perfect method to save our lost children.
Where did you even get the drone?
However, this victory will come at a great cost, man.
I am willing to do anything that may bring the corrupted Daggerfang back to us. Tell me what this cost entails, Mesa.
You say these parasites work together and communicate to each other when presented with danger. I can detect hundreds, no, thousands of corrupted Daggerfang, all scattered near and far from this station. If I can induce consistent pain upon this drone, I may force the parasite inside to call upon the aid of the corrupted Daggerfang and gather them at the station.
Amazing.
This will undoubtedly be a dangerous move. As I perform these actions, you will protect me as they swarm the area. Using the drone, I shall lure as many Daggerfang as I can, and then release and scatter my essence to them all, cleansing the corruption.
What a plan. Abathur would be proud. What? You cannot do this, my queen. If you do, you will. End your sentences in hyphens forever.
Die, yes, and my essence will be unrecoverable after that. The power of my essence should be powerful enough to eliminate the parasitic organisms within the corrupted Daggerfang. I am the only one who can do this.
Why can't we just... No, I guess. No, never mind. It's all dumb. It's all retarded.
Well, what about me? What about the Daggerfang? I went through many troubles to bring you back.
I was brought back to life to fulfill one purpose. Saving the Daggerfang from corruption is that purpose. You will bring great dishonor to your family. I thank you for giving me this opportunity, Crayon. Crayon-san. Over this long period of time, you have proven yourself a fearless and powerful leader. You had powers that may surpass even mine. And there is no explanation for how that happened, or why it's important, or why this is not just a fucking retcon. You will lead your brood to success. I have faith in your abilities. Now, let us know. Are you kidding me? Let us not waste time. I am 36 minutes into a mission that has let me play for 5 minutes of gameplay. Whatever the case, we still have one problem befalling us. The queen parasites burrow deep inside the pools, cannot be reached. In order to prevent further corruption, they will have to be annihilated. You just said let us not waste time! Why are we still under a cutscene? Why?
I have located the queen parasites within the pools and am in the process of analyzing their brainwaves.
Shut up, Kazul.
My theory is that enough nearby parasitic activity can cause the queen parasites to emerge, emitting powerful reactionary sounds as a means to aid its children. These sounds may enhance the parasitic organisms in undefined ways. You should keep watch as the corrupted Daggerfang begins to swarm the area.
I don't think I retained a single thing that he just said. So as a strong concentration of parasites can cause a negative reaction from the queen parasite, forcing it to reveal itself? What are the chances of this being certain?
In the 90th percentile, I can note that the brain activity of the queen parasites have already altered slightly due to you and broodmother Nakaria being in close contact with that drone. My assumption is that their brain activity will have a far more noticeable reaction if the torturing ensues.
Then our mission directives have been decided. We will deliver this parasite to a safe location and commence the torture. Fine then, and while you do that, I will protect you, and move out to eradicate the queen parasites once they emerge. Kazul, decide on the optimal location for a hive cluster. I only pray that this will work. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Oh, let's begin. Bring the Daggerfang to us, parasite. I can sense nearby Daggerfang already moving towards the station. It appears to be working. Well, you know what is working? Well, first of all, we're already at 35 FPS. I was told that this mission has a big problem with actually running. So that's great. But here, let me tell you something. I hope you've enjoyed this video, because that is the whole video. That's right, I have played for less than 11 minutes of game time, and I am already calling it quits for this part. Just because I think that is the funniest way that I could do it. That's the only way I can have any humor in this fucking episode, is if I end it right here, because that is the ultimate slap in the face. So I hope your face doesn't get too red when I slap it with this stop record button. But, check out the next part in a few days, guys!